She got laid the fuck. How's the Leon doing? Oh, well, he's existing. He's thriving, you know. He didn't feel like dealing with copyright too early, so he just hummed his own tune really fast just to it wet his own whistle. You know how it is. You know how it is. You know how it is. But hello again, warriors, countrymen, evildoers, and all that could exist in the moment with me. Hi. It's Wendenin's Day. It's not spelled how it sounds, but no matter. What matters are the friends we make along the way. And you know, I'm just feeling a vibe, man. I'm just feeling a whole vibe right now. Hannah, I don't want to speak to you. You threatened me. You threatened me with slurs, Hannah. This is the first time where you've just directly said hello to me without hearing something randomly to make you appear. Hello. Hello. It's going to happen this time. Hey, man. We're all here in the moment to exist. I changed my camera angle, and I like this way more. It seems like I've called you into the office to let you know that you've been raped. It's not a decision that anyone thought of in the moment, but cutting cost, everything's going up in the world, we can't cover your health insurance, all the good things. So how y'all want to start? we could do this. The last time I let y'all pick something, we went straight to EDP. I'm going to give y'all another chance. Mariah on Twitch is saying bad things first. And it's like, realistically, there's only one thing that's bad. There's only one thing that's bad. Everything else is just like stupid fun. Yes, even the race war thing. The race war thing is stupid fun for now. So we could get what I believe is the most fucked up thing out the way. We can. We can do that. And then we could just have like stupid fun for the rest of it. Like how y'all want to go about it? Don't let Mariah be the only one who causes this. We could have some fun and then we could get to the foolish. I want to see the thumbnail, honestly. All right, we got somebody else who wants a different thing, because the whole race war thing is not even the worst thing. It's not. I promise you, it's not. Have fun first, all right, Natanya, just rip off the Band-Aid. Lemon, you want me to rip off the Band-Aid? Lemon wants me to rip off the Band-Aid. You know what? I'm going to pick one of y'all. To let me make this decision. And the one is going to be the newly found 21-year-old Milani. Milani, you have two options. We could either have fun, or we could just go to the fucked up thing first and then have fun. We can either have fun first and then fuck up, and then fuck up and then have fun. Like, I'm gonna let Milani pick. I'm gonna let Milani pick. Nope, ink, nope. Everyone wants to have fun right now. Everyone wants to have fun right now. All right. Milani's decided. But since this is not a democracy and I want to just get this out the way, an illegal migrant killed somebody trying to stop him from raping their mama. Just threw it in your face. Just all in your shit. Just all in your face. I told y'all you would want to just get this out the way. Dude, and I'm not laughing at what happened. I'm laughing at y'all because I told y'all you might want to pick the option to just get it out the way. So look, I love the illusion of choice. Usually I let y'all pick, but this time I was like, hopefully they pick the fucked up thing so that I don't have to do this, because I was just going to get this out of the way. Like, I'm sorry, I was going to get this out of the way. An illegal immigrant in Kentucky allegedly murdered a 15-year-old boy when the teen tried to stop him from raping his mother. Mexican national, can't even pronounce that, but it's a terrible name, is accused of fatally shooting his girlfriend's son, Luis Lopez, great name, when the teen attempted to thwart the sick sexual assault in their apartment. The teen's young sister was also struck with what, you may ask? A bullet! The Mexican national returned home from a bar at just 2:30 in the morning when he allegedly tried to have sex with his girlfriend. The mom was screaming, trying to fight him off, when her son ran into the room and asked if he should call the cops. Martinez allegedly ordered Luis to leave, and his mom assured him they'd talk about it in the morning. After the boy left the room, the alleged perp grabbed a pistol and fired 3 shots through a closed door. Deportation. Send them to the Nicaraguan fucking jail cells where they ain't got no heat or nothing. I need this shit packed up. I need him gone. Just off that alone, he got to go. He got that bullet to the face. And his sister, I think his sister got grazed enough to go to the hospital for it. Or maybe there was a bullet in her. Gotta go. I want him gone. I want him out of my country. And make sure when you bring him off the boat, plane, whatever it is, throw him in like the worst jail you got in that country. Go ahead. This is an evil world I live in, bro. It's just evil. It's like, I saw that and I got queasy. Because how the fuck... See, I think what I hate the most is like the motherfucker apparently got what he wanted. This is about to sound fucked up. He got what he wanted. He got the kid out the room so that he can enact the rape. And in my head, I'm just thinking he pulls out the gun and just shoots at the door. That'll show you not to come back. Every day, the world seems to be one big mistake. Every day, it just seems like, aren't people protesting deportation right now? Yeah. But I think we can all agree that motherfucker could go. That one motherfucker could go. Oh my God, it's Zamaria, the one who apparently is also from the same state as me. Hello, Zamaria. Oh, I'm never gonna forget how you like was giddy over the fact that I knew how to pronounce your fucking name. This is like, I'm from Louisiana. You're not the most confused. They got motherfuckers who can't pronounce Chapatulas. Like, don't ever question me. But speaking of questioning the dead, this has got to be the biggest pussy known to man on the internet right now. Like at this current moment, this man is the biggest pussy to walk the fucking internet, and white man. It's like the biggest pussy to walk the internet. This Hulk Hogan subject, it irritates the fuck out of me, and I'm gonna tell you why. All anybody got to do with Hulk Hogan, if you are one of these people that wants to grieve Hulk Hogan, just grieve him. If you one of the people that wants to say fuck Hulk Hogan, just say fuck Hulk Hogan. I don't like Hulk Hogan. I was a Randy Savage fan, motherfuckers, and I hate what Hulk Hogan was doing to TNA. Just that simple. I can acknowledge, and this is another thing, I can acknowledge that motherfucker's contribution to the wrestling business, but he don't mean nothing to me, and he fucked up TNA. Well, fuck him. But motherfuckers have turned this into like they've signed a blood oath with this shit. And it's like, yo, weird as fuck. And if you're one of the people that sees all the controversy, you still want to grieve, and you just so happen to be somebody who wants to give their fucking opinion online, here's how you do it. I understand Hulk Hogan has a past that has upset a lot of people, and I'm not going to cheer that on. All I'm going to do is say rest in peace to somebody who impacted my life as a child. I am not going to sit here and defend the things he's done. I am just going to say may he rest in peace. Bam. This motherfucker, but him, he put on a cosplay of Hulk Hogan, dressed up, got chewed out by everybody under the sun who was looking for anybody who was praising Hulk Hogan, then decided to say, if you got a problem with what I said, you need to go talk to those colored athletes. Colored? I think the worst part about him saying colored is in his next breath, he talked about like black athletes. So it's like, who was you referencing, bro? Who in the fuck were you referencing when you brought this up? And I think like some activist was watching the shit and pointed out like, whoa, bro, you saying colored? And he was like, oh, what's the problem? I said colored. Colored, people of color. Which one's acceptable? Neither. Any of you motherfuckers who are black and you are okay with being called a person of color, you like racism, but you like the Toys R Us version of racism. You like that shit that you could digest. You sick fuck. I'll never. I despise that people of color. Nigga, call me black. What the fuck? Call me black. That's all anybody gotta do. But this guy's pussy. So he apologized to the Nate. You know what? Fuck that. Where's the? He did something else that was funny, and we watched it yesterday. I think we did. He did something. Where's the video? He, for some reason, thought it'd be in his best interest to, when he's talking about the coloreds, also try to sell sauce. Because when you reach a certain social status, you got to start selling stuff.
Listen, I can post Hulk Hogan if I want to. Just because somebody makes a mistake in their life doesn't mean that they haven't done good things.
I mean, fuck. I could work with that. But it's like, what's our measure for like wrong things? Because it's like, all right, you said something racist at one point. As time goes on, there's the opportunity for you to be forgiven. Like, let's not be foolish here. Let's not be foolish here. Now, what about raping a child? Because you know what? I'm going to be the hostile, controversial individual and say, I will never forgive you for doing that. Like, never. I don't care how much time goes by. I don't care if the world resets and all sins have been erased. I'm not going to forgive you for that. Out of pocket. Out your mind. Can't be happening. Can't be happening. Colored is not a racial slur. It's more so dramatically offensive. It's more so dramatically offensive. I don't think colored is a racial slur. I just despised that and person of color. I don't think colored is a racial slur. Could be to some people, but I am not all of humanity. So what's the choices you're going to make there?
I don't know what he did, and he said something 20 years ago. And
pay attention. Because one other thing I hate about this entire thing regarding Hulk Hogan are the people, and you're gonna see one once we're done with Big Swoll over here, are the people who drastically want to get you to be the problem for saying fuck Hulk Hogan, but they don't want to acknowledge what has these people upset. And how do I know that? They sit there and say, oh, he did something in the past that has a lot of people offended. That is not how you garner a conversation with people you disagree with. You go the route of figuring out why they're mad. You don't just dismiss it as, oh, he did something, because a motherfucker could walk up to you and say Hulk Hogan raped a kid, and you wouldn't be able to deny it because you're sitting there saying he said something. But that something could be anything at that point. And the fact that you know Hulk Hogan, you know his ups and his downs. I need to remind y'all, find the fucking moments where he was talking about that car crash with his son. That's a legitimate reason to say fuck Hulk Hogan. Like on a game. That's a legitimate reason one would have to say fuck Hulk Hogan. Hold on, I was texting. I prefer colored over BIPOC. You people are drastically insane. I would never allow somebody to call me BIPOC. Why are you putting Moon Cricket in the fucking chat? And also, you asked me if I got ready or not. I'm here to tell you the truth, boy. Last night I was just sitting cooling. What the fuck? Oh. Last night I was just sitting around cooling, and I was thinking to myself, you know what? I was sitting there cooling, I was sitting there thinking, and I still have not bought this damn game. I still ain't buy it. But when I do, I'm probably going to just end up getting the fucking deluxe edition so I can have all the DLC. Because I guess if all the DLC's just sitting in there, might as well just make it work. Might as well just make it work to the best of my own ability, you know? It's a good way to work. So who the woman laying on the floor? We'll get to that! Stop being fucking impatient. See, that'd be the fucking problem with y'all. Y'all be wanting everything handed to y'all. That's why you niggas don't know shit. And when I come in and I tell y'all the shit that you need to hear, you don't want to fucking listen. Because I had heard this from somebody else. See, and that's your fucking problem. Y'all letting hot takes under the fucking sun get y'all fucking stupid. Patience is your virtue. And you either let it be or you let it rot. What are you going to do? So, this fuck apologize to the world, which is something you probably should never do.
I owe my followers, my community, and all of social media an apology. A few days ago, I reposted an old video of me in the gym wearing a Hulk Hogan Halloween costume on the day that he passed. Last night in my live stream, a lot of people expressed how upset and frustrated they were with me that I had posted that. Instead of listening and understanding like I should have, I became defensive and said that I was posting to celebrate the wrestling icon, the person that so many of us looked up to as kids that we grew up with.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Zero doing that. Zero wrong with doing that. But when your dumb ass sat there and said, oh, he did some things in the past and oh, you should forgive and you should be speaking to those coloreds. That's when you lost some people, and that's when they was on your ass.
That made us tear our shirts and take our vitamins and say our prayers. I didn't know to the extent of all the horrible things that he had done. Since last night, I have done a lot of research, talked to a few people, and learned all of the horrible, horrible things that that man has done, which is way more than just making a mistake and being human. So because of that, I have taken the videos down, and I apologize to anybody that I offended. I am sorry. Also, during last night's live stream, I used the word colored instead of saying person of color, which
you could have just said black, Who convinced y'all to say person of color? Like black, whoever fucking started that trend, fuck you.
It's a very outdated, very offensive term. A few moments later, somebody educated me and told me that it wasn't okay to use that, which I immediately apologized to everyone and said I would never do that again. So once again, to anybody that I offended, I am sorry.
There's no way Tumblr did this shit. So he apologized, but once you feed the beast gets hungrier and hungrier. Once you give the beast what they want it again, and 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 I want it again. I want to believe this is a genuine apology, but it comes off more like damage control. It was. The TikTok video spoke volumes about your true feelings toward people of color. It shouldn't take 2 rounds of backlash for you to educate yourself. But that's an amazing freeze frame though. He got cold feet. All the good I've done, all the people I've helped, all for nothing. I truly hope all the people I've inspired do great things in their life and pay it forward to help others and carry on my message. But no matter how much good you do, people will just wait for a reason to hate you and tear you down. You either die a hero or live long enough to be the flag on the plate. This is not scripture. You're not in the movie, and you are not the conquering hero to overcome. Your dumbass just didn't know how to grieve a motherfucker who really doesn't speak to you as much as you would want. All your dumbass had to do is just grieve. But instead, you wanted to grieve and be antagonistic to a beast you really wasn't going to beat. You wanted to be antagonistic to something you really couldn't overcome. And now look at you, subtly tweeting about how you're done. Another response because this was at one point during the day and you responded when you saw a lot of people questioning what it is that you're doing. A lot of people upset with me, calling me weak and a quitter or worse. They're not wrong and I deserve it. But just so we're clear, and you walk a mile in my shoes. They sent messages telling me that they know where I live and they're going to unalive me. Excuse me, it's pronounced murder. That's fine. That's not fine, actually. You are out of your fucking mind. I do not care how much you disagree or agree with a motherfucker. Never do this. No one's sending you. Shut the fuck up. Don't do it. Me telling you don't do something should not inspire you to be like, oh, well, no one's doing it anyway. No, your dumbass isn't doing it. And you don't make up the genuine society. You need to remember something, class. There's always one dumbass out in the world. And that one dumbass will fuck it up for everybody else, especially in the realm of discourse. But isn't it funny how the guy who got viral off of seeing videos of people either being half naked in the gym, disrespectful in the gym, or harassing somebody in the gym, who inspired positive witch hunts over those people, is now getting that version of it and is suddenly not okay with it? Seems like the Pied Piper has come. That's fine. I can handle that. It's not the first time. Then they went after my girlfriend, my business partner, and they found my sister's number and text messaged her. None of that is okay. None of that is okay. I will not condone that at all. That made me, in all capital letters, furious and disgusted with people. You mean the coloreds. I lost it. So yeah, maybe I am done with social media or need to take a break and get my head right. But I will say there's so many incredible people being supportive and telling me how much I have helped them to be stronger and keep fighting. Thank you to everyone, even those giving me a kick in the ass, telling me to stop being weak and a quitter. You need to hear it once in a while. I just need to breathe. Why do you people exist online to turn into pussies at a moment's notice? All you got to do. The fact that you left in a chat, your throat is so talented, gotta be the most devious shit under the sun. Do you understand that? Like, do you understand, like, this right here? Like, it just went away. But the fact that you... Stop. Fuck. Oh man. Y'all gonna live a long time, dog. I swear. So you pick. Shut the fuck up. But this Hulk Hogan thing just shows how many people are desperate to have parasocial relationships with anything under the sun, and there's no reason to do that. If you want to grieve Hulk Hogan, do it. Grieve the man. He inspired you to take pills and rip your shirt. Grieve him. And when people are like, "Whoa, you support this?" I do not support racism. This man was an inspiration to me at one point in my life. He got me motivated to go work out in the gym or believe in myself. That does not mean he's the perfect person. That does not mean he doesn't have a checkered past that's worthy to talk about and worthy to criticize. I don't know where you bitches get this mindset from that once somebody dies, you are no longer able to talk negatively about them. I have talked negative about the dead for so long. It's impossible how y'all come up with that fucking loosey-goosey ass fucking standard. You know how I know that? You know how many people say fuck Osama bin Laden? You know how many people say fuck Hitler? They're dead. Oh, but that's different. No, there's a reason to hate them. And so people will not grieve them. They will make fun of them. They will say, ha, loser. You can walk this earth for as long as you can and make every fucking mistake under the sun. And at some point you realize you made those mistakes and you could change for the better. And people around you are going to see that and say, oh, what a great job of you have changed. But then there's going to be the people you wronged, and they're either going to not care, they're going to forgive you, or they're going to still say fuck you for being a terrible person. Welcome to the real world, children. It's been difficult to get y'all into this conversation for the fullest. But there's one element to this that maybe none of you have thought about. There's one element to this that maybe, just maybe, you didn't ponder. There's one part of this that maybe you didn't consider. And shame on you for not considering it. But that's okay, because I'm here to get you to consider it. I am here as the omnipotent soldier who knows no bounds. Am here to get you to consider the possible opportunities in front of your face about the racial, not the racial, never mind. I fucked that up. Not the racial aspect, not the racial aspect, not the racial aspect of this, but the political aspect of this. Because maybe, just maybe, we could get to the bottom of it by figuring out which political side is the one doing it.
You think we care about this? You think we give a... we don't...
We're not actually mourning this motherfucker's death, are we?
Now look, the internet is a wonderful place full of many things. And I feel like I did not mention this at any point. But if you go on Twitter and you see like your moment to grieve somebody is being met with a bunch of people celebrating it, your option is to block them. That option exists. Like, if you want to grieve and you don't want to see shit like that, the option to block it is there. Like, it will always be there. But, my good buddy, let us see how we spin it now.
Very rarely do I come across a video that leaves a pit in my stomach.
Couple weeks ago, a Democrat and her spouse were murdered, and I saw politicians making jokes about it. That left a pit in my stomach. I wonder if I have a reason for bringing that up.
You know, I've gotten used to a lot of the crazy stuff on the internet, but for some reason, the responses to Hulk Hogan's death.
Let's stop right there. I need y'all to understand that this clairvoyant conversation of this is somehow leaving me with a bigger pit in my stomach gotta be the most, I'm trying so hard to sound like I want views for this video under the sun, because as I fucking stated 10 seconds ago, 2 people murdered. Motherfucker walked them down in their home, and motherfuckers cheered it on, talking about democratic policy. You had a fucking politician sitting there and making jokes around it. And it's like, Imagine how it would be when Donald Trump dies. I told y'all this like a week ago. When he kicked the bucket, you might well not even get on social media. If you a fan of Donald Trump, and if you a fan of Hulk Hogan, and you seeing the response to this and it upsets you, don't get on social media that day. Don't do it. I'm telling you not to do it, because you gonna do it anyway. Just so you know, when you do, don't pretend. Don't pretend. Don't pretend. Just don't do it. Just do me the favor. Don't pretend. Just do me that kindness. Just never pretend. Because I think like the sick part is when motherfuckers pretend. When motherfuckers pretend, that's the thing that kind of like is eye-opening to me. That's the thing that's kind of eye-opening to me, when motherfuckers choose to pretend. I just want to see the reaction. Oh, I already know the reaction. It's gonna be a shit show. But I don't need to see videos from motherfuckers. How callous can the world be? You already know people hate Donald Trump. You already know they're praying, waiting for the day he died. You already know it exists. Just don't pretend to be shocked. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. I realized I turned the audio off. My bad. Let's just go backwards. Hi, Rotal. I probably did not pronounce that right.
Makes me so sick. You know, I feel a bunch of emotions at once, ranging from rage, but also sadness. And not sadness for Hulk Hogan, because as a Christian, I believe Hulk Hogan is with the Lord right now because he is born again. He got baptized. But I feel such sadness for the people saying these things, because...
Any guesses as to why? Does anyone want to take a guess as to why the sadness is there? Who wants to guess? I didn't watch this full thing. I stopped at a certain point.
It's such a backwards worldview, where these people, and I'm going to categorize these people as the radical left. Okay. Where these people, and I'm going to categorize these people as the radical left. Where these people, and I'm going to categorize these people as the radical left. Where these people, and I'm going to categorize these people as the radical left. Where these people, and I'm going to categorize these people as the radical left. Where these people, and I'm going to categorize these people as the radical left.
I'm going to say this with such clarity that I need you to believe it. You are not a leftist or a radical leftist for saying fuck Hulk Hogan. You're not. To some people, you could be a piece of shit. To some people, you could be like a little rude. But that don't make you the radical left. Because if I'm to believe what you just showed us at the beginning of this video is nothing than the radical left, that motherfucker right there in that tweet is AOC personified. Because as I just fucking told y'all 2 minutes ago, 2 people got murdered in their homes. They were Democratic politicians, or at least one of them was. Why is a Republican tweeting like a shitter on Twitter? Why? Like, in my head, why? What sense does that make? What does that do? What does that accomplish? What does that do to satiate it? What does that do? Because when he's also tweeting like this, is he a radical leftist too? Or is he just a piece of shit? What I despise about conversations that go in these manners is when people word things like only one side is capable of being that deranged. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. It's confusing to me how people word themselves into this funny little fucking game where they think if they say it and like 30 people believe it, that means it's true. And it's not. When y'all do that, you are being dishonest. You do not have to be a radical leftist to say fuck Hulk Hogan. I am not a leftist, and I don't fucking like Hulk Hogan.
Okay, and it's so funny because I once called the radical left demonic and someone got mad at me. But how can you say otherwise after watching that shit?
I don't know, man. How could you? How could you?
Like, how can you say otherwise? So, the left, they have no concept of forgiveness.
Do I even need to respond to that? Do I even need to respond to what I just the same ilk, the same fucking ilk, the same ilk who to this day will cheer on a fucking state not having funding to deal with a fire are the ones calling the others evil. Meanwhile, I, and hopefully you, recognize that all these sides are full of people that fucking suck. There's not one of you motherfuckers that could even closely categorize anything going on as only one side does the shit. It's impossible. Go Southside. I appreciate the follow. I know that was 20 minutes ago, but I'm just now looking at my fucking activity feed. What fucking world do I live in? Why are you trying to make this seem like this? No one's thinking about politics. They're literally just saying, fuck Hulk Hogan. And you know what's crazy? Yeah, Hulk Hogan was a Trump supporter. I'm not going to say nobody's ever brought that up in all this saying fuck Hulk Hogan shit. But bro, can you shut your ass up? Bye. There you go. I shut my ass up for you. There you go. I did you a favor. Did you a favor. Oh, I'm happy for you.
Or redemption.
Wasn't he at Trump's inauguration? Yes. So what? So what? I don't care. I told y'all why I don't like Hulk Hogan. Because he fucked over TNA.
That is totally null and void to them, unless, of course, you come over to their side and you join their cult.
Weren't you the one that said weren't you the one telling people that if motherfucker doesn't win, we're gonna be living in a fucking communist regime. Hello, what are we doing?
Otherwise, they want nothing to do with you. You're pretty much dead. And this is how they see Hulk Hogan, because supposedly back in the day, he said some racist things.
It's not supposed. Fuck! It's not supposed. The one thing I'll never understand, I said it earlier, motherfuckers would do their big one to try to get you to make it seem like what these people are talking about is some random thing that has never existed in the world. It's like, bros, the motherfucker said the shit. The motherfucker could repent all he wants. Some people are going to forgive him, some aren't. That's life.
And so to them, he's dead. Hey, and he supported Trump. He's definitely dead.
Like, realistically, I know there are people who have brought that up. But when we talking about fuck Hulk Hogan, they're bringing up the fact that he said all that shit with that sex tape. They're more interested in that. I think people was just like, oh, he support Hulk Hogan or he support Trump. Let's boo him when WWE trot him out again. That's all they did. And guess what? He's an entertainer. He could deal with it. He got booed, he gets cheered, he get booed, he get cheered. He knows the score. But you motherfuckers who act like you signed a blood oath, y'all can't grasp that. So it's this.
That is so sick, because at the same time, I would bet money that the vast majority of people saying this nonsense are totally fine killing babies in the womb.
Huh? How we got here? Fuck Hulk Hogan. You like killing babies, huh? I can't stand Hulk Hogan. He a fucking racist. Well, I bet you like killing babies, huh? How we got here? Like, that's where I stopped. And I'm like, how the fuck? Wait, how did we get here? How? I be trying to keep up with Gothics, but it's like every time we in the same lane, all of a sudden we shifting right. This all revolves around people hating Hulk Hogan for saying some shit during the production of a sex tape. What the fuck this got to do with killing babies?
Killing black babies in the womb.
Why are we making it racial?
Oh, it's healthcare. No, that's baby murder. Oh, but they say the N-word. Oh, that's where you draw the line. You can glorify Black Death everywhere else in your culture, your music, your media, your movies. You know, and it's fine. But
you know, Gothics, that's our black experience, don't you know? We can't, we as black people could never have anything positive. Don't you know that? And there's a video from a certain YouTuber that's gonna drop today. His name's Ruin Leon, and he gets very upset, or he has to talk about the various people who are upset, who are seeing positive black representation. Don't you know that all we know is murder and fatherless households and crime and weed and all that.
You say the N-word, you're dead to me. You know, at the core of this, what I think is happening is that we have a population of people that are so desperate for the approval of the white man.
Huh? Huh? How? Huh? I'm so thrilled. How? What is saying fuck Hulk Hogan gonna do to make a white person like the random black person who says it? Like, huh? Because all them people who saying fuck Hulk Hogan, the whites are like, oh, fuck you. So I don't know how we trying to get appeased by the white man by saying that one.
And it shows. You're so desperate to be affirmed by white people that if you don't get that affirmation, then I guess the hell with you. That's just so wild to me.
Oh, Hulk Hogan died. Maybe we can get Kid Rock next.
Now look, I get Kid Rock shot beer, but I don't think he deserves to die because of that. What the hell? Now I'm almost certain there's probably another reason why y'all don't like Kid Rock. I will tell you with my whole chest, I don't listen to Kid Rock. I don't follow the activity of celebrities. I follow porn stars. But the only reason you don't know that, or you didn't know that until now, is because I was told that I can't retweet what I see in my algorithm because I was told to stop. I was told to stop tweeting. I was told to stop retweeting. I was like, oh, how dare. I can't. I gotta fucking know about these celebrities and how much they fucking hate or love this fucking country. But y'all can't see no pussy. Like, this is bullshit. I always get treated the worst, and I never understand it.
Bye! Goodbye!
You know what's crazy about this? You saying all this with your full chest, Gothics, and all these other people are saying, how can anyone do that? And they still saying, fuck Hulk Hogan. Who are you trying to appease? Whose mind are you trying to change? Like, you trying to antagonize them, and they saying, fuck him. They're doing it, and he's dead, so he can't counter.
If you haven't heard, Hulk Hogan had a heart attack last night. All that hatred balled up in his chest. All that shit finally did its job. Took a long time. Took way too long, in my opinion. And for anybody who's like, the left is celebrating the passing, how dare... Fuck him, you and your mother, okay? I just want you to know that from the bottom of my spirit.
And likewise, these white saviors are so desperate to be perceived as a good ally. Oh.
So look, that's probably the only true thing I've heard. However, we still got to get to that. The blacks are trying to get affirmation from the whites because it's the reverse. Because what you just showed and what you just said, that's probably true. But how is a black person saying fuck Hulk Hogan trying to get affirmed by the white guy? Because there's an overwhelming majority of the white guys who are like, no, fuck you, Hulk Hogan's the GOAT.
Yes. Thank you so much, white saviors, for coming to my rescue and saving me, protecting me from racism. Honestly, it's pathetic. You guys are pathetic. You know, this is what happens when you lack objective purpose in your life. You find purpose in stupidity. Obviously, these people never heard what Malcolm X had to say about the white liberals, but you guys are just pathetic. I don't really know if there was a grand point I was trying to make in this video, but
it's clear that there was not.
Kept seeing these responses, and it was just, it was physically making me sick.
Well, it seems like you need to quit doom scrolling and get off social media and be a normal motherfucker.
I'm like, oh my goodness, like how foul and lost does one person have to be to say these things and not reflect and wonder, is something
I hope you know why I'm showing you this while she's talking.
Wrong with me? You want to talk about hate? It's like there's a passage in the Bible that says, woe to those that call evil good and good evil. And this is a perfect example of that. These people have totally, they have an inverted worldview on what is good and what is evil. They're committing evil and they don't even realize it. Let's pray for these people. Honestly.
No. We need to pray for you. You got to quit doom scrolling. This doom scrolling is unhealthy and it's unnatural. You have to quit doom scrolling. You got upset at a bunch of motherfuckers kicking a tomb. Why? If you reach the point where you seeing something online and it gets you physically upset or physically ill or blah, 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 time to log off, buddy. It's time to log off. I'm going to pray for you to log off when you are in those stressful situations.
Because this is a hot mess. And yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about. What do you guys think? Do you
You confused the fuck out of me with this video. You went in 30 different directions and we not even left the driveway yet. How? Somehow we got leftists in a video about Hulk Hogan dying. We got leftists, white saviors, affirmation from the skin colors, abortion. I'm almost certain if I rewatch this whole thing, something about God. This went too many different directions. No.
think saying something racist is a good reason to celebrate another person's death? You know?
If you hate him enough, sure, go ahead.
I don't think it is at all. But I want to hear your thoughts, okay? So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, it's weird for me to say if you enjoyed this video because someone died, but
he's dead. None of you, you care so much, none of you are going to be at his funeral. His funeral is going to occur at some point, either soon or it's already happened. A lot of y'all not going to his fucking funeral. Hulk Hogan is one of the most bigoted culture I go. I'm white Republican. I wasn't a particular fan. He was an adulterer and a racist. Not terribly sad he's gone. Today's societies are desperate to tear people down. Of course. I can't imagine rejoicing at someone's death. It's easy to do. It's not the radical left. It's just radical right or left. Extremism is wrong 100% of the time. Both sides of the aisle are corrupt and anti-American, especially the current administration. Who was the response? We all know that if Kamala Harris died, the right would throw a party. Yeah. That's a yeah on that one. That's a yeah on that one. A person would rather have the consistency than see everyone change their mind about a guy because he died. See, you know what? Like this guy. If you hated the motherfucker while he's alive, why the fuck would you change now that he's dead? Why? Who in the fuck? If I hate you while you alive, bitch, I'm gonna do the heel toe when you die. I mean, fuck that. And listen, you can say whatever you want about me. I got people who I've hated in this life while they were alive, and now they're dead. Do you think I've stopped talking my shit? No. No. I have been consistent in my hatred. You know why? It's just the life I lead, bruh. It's just the life I lead, bruh. Now, personally, I feel like everybody's going to have a different reaction to this. What are your thoughts looking at this image? I saw this shit and I saw all the fucking reactions and I was like, there's gotta be a layer of context here. All I kept seeing was this picture and it's fuck black people. I got black fatigue. I saw it all. Nigga said she kind of cute. You're horny. Listen, bros. I saw this and I had no clue what was going on. Then I find out this picture is result of a brawl that took place. And I need y'all to hear me clearly, because the last time this was even a relevant topic, for some reason, everybody became a referee for a fight. This ain't UFC. This ain't karate. This ain't the WWE. This ain't boxing. Before I show you anything, I need you to understand, in a fucking street fight, ain't no rule. Ain't no etiquette. Y'all just going until a motherfucker is dead, knocked the fuck out, or you're bored. That's just a fact. You can sit here and say, but what about, and how about, and what about this? There is not a rule. Y'all just going until a motherfucker is dead, knocked the fuck out, or a motherfucker is bored. Sometimes it don't matter if you dead. They still gonna kick you in your fucking face. This not a sporting event. This not a tournament. All right? Y'all clear with me on this? Cause we gonna learn about this together. Now, usually I don't fucking go in blind. Usually I don't go in blind. But I feel like for this one, let's all go in blind. What happened in Cincinnati justified our thesis over again. It wasn't a simple fight. It was an organized hate crime and, most importantly, a clear organized lynching attempt to white people. After reviewing the video of the Cincinnati Brawl, I count 32 head stomps on the male victim delivered by 17 active assailants. About 12 additional bystanders blocked aid or watched without intervening. The female intervener was punched unconscious, likely sustaining TBI from the impact. Horrific lack of humanity. For some reason, Gronk is tied to the end of this. Don't know why. Now, apparently, the gimmick from some people is that, oh, this was an organized hate crime. Maybe it could stem from somebody getting a little bit too excited with their hands and slapping the fuck out somebody to initiate a brawl. Because motherfuckers, in the heat of getting drunk, you out in public, you having fun, and you seeing motherfuckers and everybody get uppity, the first motherfucker to swing probably gonna be the one that initiate all the conflict. Does that make the conflict right? Nope. Does that mean motherfuckers shouldn't be in jail? Incorrect. Because regardless, you're probably gonna get the law called on you anyway. Nigga said it's Smokey behind the phone. Stop it. Meanwhile, some Russian man, ignited a fight by slapping a black man after onlookers had calmed down the energy, causing he and his lady to fuck around and find out. And torches and pitchforks Twitter done lost their damn mind. America. Now, you might be wondering, all right, Leon, these are all great street fights. These are all great street fight pictures. But do you have video? Well, yes, I do. It's always nice. I didn't proofread, but I did make sure to compile. And apparently, in this moment, now you're not gonna see it from this angle, but it's all, you see that bald, you look where my mouse is. You see that white bald, oddly misshapen because of the quality of the video head? Apparently he's the one, he, in that moment, made contact physically. And then at that point, everybody got it on. And I mean everybody. And I mean everybody. They, one slap got this motherfucker shit mushed. He's getting, oh, they go a weave. Speaking of a weave, who threw that green dick on the fucking court at that WNBA game? Who? Somebody threw a green dildo on the court of a game last night, and I was so thrilled. It was me. They needed to chill out. That's crazy. And the sad part is I can't show y'all. I can't show y'all this shit because for some fucking reason the cameras at the game zoomed in on the shit, and then when they realized what it was, they backed out, which is crazy because they see the shit before we do. So they saw that thing and they looked and they broadcasted it. Y'all gotta go. You need the link? All right, so look. I'm gonna provide this link to this. I'm gonna put the link in the fucking chat. I'm gonna put the link. I don't know if I can put it in. I can because I'm the rule man. Y'all go look at that. Y'all go look at that. Motherfucker. I thought, because when I first saw like this video of it, I thought that a motherfucker was getting escorted out the building and they dropped it. But no, nigga brought a dildo to the game, threw it on the court, just sat there. Oh, like everybody in the video just like, wait, what the fuck? Why that's right there? These motherfuckers were strapped up at a fucking WNBA game, bro. Do niggas develop shame at any point? Like, at any point do niggas develop shame, bro? All right. Back to this. They stomping his ass out. The likelihood that none of these people know each other is so strong. Like, probably a few of them know each other, but for all them motherfuckers to get in on this, They go to one motherfucker that got slapped. He finally came in the shot. That's probably the only one that should be stomping him out, because he the one that got slapped.
Goldie, no, Goldie, don't do that. Goldie, let him go, Goldie.
Now you might notice our stage play is now on the scene. She's right there. Now I wonder what she does. I wonder what she does. So they just stomped his ass out. They got him, and it's looking to be about to be the end of it. But for some reason, a woman wants to be a part of the conversation. Why? I shudder to understand why. I just don't know. I don't know why in a moment somebody would feel the need to get into some shit.
Yeah.
She's putting her hands on him, pushing him back just a little bit.
Yeah.
Why do you keep showing me the exact same thing? Show me the next part. So she pushing him back, not really as violent as a slap, but I wonder what happens. Me. Guerrilla warfare. Motherfucker in a cheetah print just come on the scene, bruh. Why ain't see that thing? Damn, she got knocked the fuck out. So she got knocked out. Unnecessary. Unnecessary. I believe that was unnecessary, especially since she was already getting her shit pushed by the woman. Why are you coming in as a man running a knuckle across her fucking face? He knocked her the fuck out. Oh, she out. Oh, yeah. She's out. She's out. she's out.
Whoa! Oh, wake her up! Whoa! Damn. Help her up! Whoa!
Most brutal knockout. Be fucking for real. All right. So there's ways to go about this. I'm of the belief, after watching all that, Buddy in the white shirt, him, not him. We'll get to him. Him. Maybe next time he'll understand not to slap somebody in open public, cause everybody gonna end up riding with each other at some point. And when they see a motherfucker slap somebody, that's when everybody start riding with each other. Him. He shouldn't even been involved in this shit from Jump Street. Cause what are you doing? She come in and push on that dude. She low-key still innocent. What you mean low-key? High-key. She push on him, which one could consider aggressive. I will not. And she, for just the cardinal sin of pushing somebody back, got punched from one side and got knocked out on the other. It's like, what the fuck? So, obviously, our soldiers on Twitter have done what they do always. Turn it into one big spectacle. Just one big spectacle meant for the opportunity for all of us to see it in real time. And one of those people is Charlie Kirk.
Cincinnati Jazz Festival, as you can see on screen, a group of young thugs who happen to be black, and thugs can be any color, but in this case, these were black thugs, were wilding a white man. The brawl involved multiple individuals attacking a man and a woman, with graphic footage showing the man being repeatedly punched and kicked in the head, causing him to collapse. A woman who approached to check on him was also assaulted after being punched in the face. The
I don't know if she checked on him. I think she tried to play peacemaker, and in a hostile situation, the last thing you should ever try to be is the peacemaker.
It took place around 3 a.m. on Saturday following a verbal altercation. An anonymous witness reported the situation began several minutes before the fight was recorded. He returned approximately 15 minutes later with a group of people who were overheard making racial comments, escalating the situation further. So you won't hear any of this on the mainstream media, where a group of young blacks are hunting down whites in the streets of Cincinnati.
That's true. I haven't seen Fox News talk about it.
Complete and total silence. So now it's time for us to move past talk. Now it's time for action. Look, I don't think we should have hate crime laws the way we have them currently on the books, but what is good for the goose is good for the gander. You guys are going to come after people for saying a bad word or for rolling an SUV truck over a gay pride flag.
Well, one of those things is like government assigned property. So when you do that, you're going to face that consequence of the law breathing down your fucking neck. Oh, but what if somebody does it to a Trump flag? If that is your property and somebody comes and vandalizes your property, call the fucking law and you could put them in jail. Because despite what somebody like Charlie Kirk might try to tell you, that has happened, and the dumb fucks who've done that have gone to jail over that. Number two, we're ignoring the extra element of that slap also playing a factor here.
Okay, well, now it's time to play hardball. Welcome to the Trump administration. Following pressure from the Assistant Attorney General, Harmeet Dillon, Cincinnati police have just identified 4 suspects involved in the all-out assault. It is now time, in my opinion, for federal hate crime arrests for all of the black thugs that went after the white people at the Cincinnati Jazz Festival. Put cut 288 up on screen. This woman is lucky to be alive as these blacks were prowling through the streets. Look,
see how he says blacks and not coloreds? Joey Swoll could learn something from this. Joey Swoll, he could learn something from this shit. Like, he could. You could learn from
allegedly looking for whites to harm. The Vice President of the United States, to his great credit, is commenting on this. Of course, from Ohio, was a senator from Ohio. Play cut 286.
What I saw is a mob of lawless thugs beating up on an innocent person, and it's disgusting. And I hope every single
maybe the woman, but again, it's like when you start conflict, you got to be ready for some shit to not go your way.
one of those people who engage in violence is prosecuted to the full extent of the law. And they will be. They will be so long as law enforcement in the state of Ohio takes their job seriously. I don't know how the fight started, but the one...
That's important.
They're eating the dogs.
Appreciate the $1.99. But it's important to know how these things develop, because that could either enhance somebody's story or derail somebody's story.
The part that I saw that was really gruesome is you had a grown man who sucker punched a middle-aged woman.
That's true. And that's probably a reason why he's going to jail. And there's really no defense for that one.
And where I come from, at least, when you have a grown man who sucker punches a middle-aged woman, that person ought to go to jail for a very long time. And frankly, he's lucky there weren't some better people around, because they would have handled it themselves. But if they're not going to handle it, the cops in Cincinnati, the law enforcement, you've got to prosecute people. We've had way too much lawlessness on the streets of great American cities.
That's true. Can we also get the school shootings done?
We have got to make great American cities safe again for families and children.
I'm going to go a step further. I'm not the Vice President of the United States, nor do I plan to be. And by the way, praise God for the moral clarity and hopefully the 48th President of the United States, J.D. Vance. But I'm going to go a step further. Federal hate crime arrests. Arrest these blacks for going after whites, if the facts bear it out. But it turns out, based on all, quote, overheard making racial comments escalating the situation further. So therefore, there's witnesses that may say, hey, let's go after Whitey. Let's go after the white guy. We already know that there is a deliberate plan on white people in this country.
I don't even want to know the plan. But 2 people did get arrested. Man and woman were busted in connection with a brutal brawl in Cincinnati on Saturday morning that left 2 people seriously injured, including one suspect who was freed on bail after he was hit with gun charges earlier this month. The fuck kind of name is Montaniaz Merriweather and 34-year-old Decra Vernon, I thought they said Venom, were arrested Tuesday following the beatdown against a white couple that went viral. The duo's exact involvement is unclear. Were you the motherfucker? I don't think you were the motherfucker that... You couldn't have been the motherfucker that got swung on, because he has hair and you don't. You can't be the same motherfucker. You could be. You could be. Because at this angle, you ain't got no hair. So, you could be. You could be. Now, I feel I know exactly who you are. I feel like I might know I feel like I know exactly who you are because the hair color matches. I feel like I know who you are. They were hit with felonious assault and aggravated riot charges. He was out on bond. Merriweather previously indicted on July 10th for receiving stolen property, weapons under disability, improper transportation of a firearm, and other charges. This is your court system. The Hamilton County Prosecutor's Office still has 3 outstanding warrants issued. News of the arrest came after Cincinnati police on Monday announced that 5 people have been charged in relation to the attack. Saturday's brawl, which sparked public outrage. Blah, blah, blah. In a viral video, one woman was knocked out cold by the mob. She was knocked out cold by one dude. Oh, well, I guess technically it turns into a mob when 2 people get involved because she got hit from one side, hit from the other. But I feel very good about this. People are going to go to jail regardless. Like, regardless of whatever opinion you may have, they're going to jail over this shit. They got another 2. I need to see. Who are the other 2? You see how I go through the process of looking up shit? 2 arrested. Oh, that's the 2 I already know about. Cincinnati Brawl, 5 charged with. All right. Bang, 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 bang. What we know about the arrest, the victims. 3 arrested. Okay, there's another one. There's another one who's been arrested. Uh-oh. I think Buddy in the middle is the one that got slapped and went off. I think he's the one that got slapped and went on. Oh, yeah, he definitely the one that got slapped.
Well, a wild street brawl in downtown Cincinnati leads to multiple people charged. And this morning, 3 suspects faced a judge. Now, that fight was caught by several cell phone cameras. It went viral, and it's now been viewed all over the world. WLWT News 5's Rachel Whalen joins us live from the Hamilton County Justice Center. She has the very latest on these charges. Good afternoon, Rachel.
Good afternoon. 3 people, including one with a violent criminal past, now face felonious assault and aggravated riot charges after the chaotic fight downtown. While police say it was a coordinated attack, family members say there is more to the story. Montana's Merriweather, De'Kira Vernon, and Jermaine Matthews are all charged with felonious assault and aggravated riots. Prosecutors say Merriweather was the catalyst in what they call coordinated attack. He was seen on video whispering to the victim just before the violence began. He was already out.
If they got this motherfucker on audio whispering to get ready to fucking send this shit on, that's not gonna help his case, and he might be going
on bond for a separate gun and stolen property case. His bond was set at $500,000. Jermaine Matthews allegedly knocked a victim to the ground and hit another person. His attorney claims it started after the victim slapped him. Matthews was given a $100,000 bond, and De'Kira Vernon is also accused of hitting a female victim and has an outstanding traffic warrant. Her bond was set at $200,000. Police say new surveillance video and viral social media videos are helping them piece together what happened, but family members of the accused say there is more to the story. Here's what Montana's Merriweather's mother had to say outside of court.
These Russians was walking down the street and
all right. Just throw that in the mix. All right. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Just these fuck ass Russians, they came in, they fucked our day up. All right, cool. Just hit it where it hurt. Then, just hit it where it hurt. Then, all right. Oh, all right.
And on the video, he said, "You want to mess with these Russians?" And he smacked the first guy, you know. But it wasn't like they thugs. My child is in school. He had 5.
Oh Lord, there you go. That be what people want to hear. Oh, that's what they always want to hear. That's what they wait for. Every black child got this great story about how they in school and they this and they that. That's what they be itching for. That's what they want out of y'all. That's what they want y'all to say. That's what they want y'all to believe in.
Kids, he's on the B honor roll in school, and he's not the thug that they put out in there to be.
Now, if you remember, Chief Terry Thigi said that anyone who used their hands to intend harm will be facing consequences no matter what side of the fight. So we will be looking out for more arrests and continue to keep you updated. These suspects are due in court again next month.
Next, our justice system is a mighty fine joke. But I want to know what the cop has to say. I want to know what our resident cop, what the fuck does he have on? So look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm gonna give y'all the Leon perspective for now. Let me give y'all the Leon perspective for now. I think the dude who knocked the woman out, that's the one who going to jail for certain. That's the one I feel like is going to jail, and there ain't not a fucking thing anyone can do about it. That's how I think this gonna go. Now these other ones, maybe if they get their story right, maybe they end up not. But who knows? Who knows? Like who knows what occurs, but time will indeed tell. But until then, let's go anal beads.
Most worthless police chief that I've seen in a very long time. I don't know what she's trying to accomplish here. You know, it's funny to me that people get so woke and so scared of the melanin.
Strike 1 and 2.
At what point has the media or social media mischaracterized what we just saw? There is no justification or context to a woman getting sucker punched by a man who's standing to her right.
You know, it's crazy. Ain't you the same one that justified a woman getting shot? Did I miss that? Did I miss that? Ain't this the same dude that justified a woman getting shot for the cardinal sin of speaking? Am I remembering that correctly?
It's fair to argue that he's not even involved in the conflict that she's involved in. She's sitting there arguing, even if she said the N-word. A black girl come and hit her this way, she turns like this. A guy slugs her this way. None of that is legal. It doesn't matter if a person said the N-word. You don't get to be offended on behalf of another person and knock a woman unconscious. That's not the same amount of force. Words versus a knockout punch. What context do you need, bruh? I swear God is my witness. I put my life on this. And I'm going to let you hear the police chief say the stupidest thing in the world. But I put my life on this. If this was a mob of white men and women, and there was 2 black people, and a black woman appeared that looked like she was trying to break up a fight, a white woman come and attack her, and a black man come and, a white woman come and attack her, and a white man come and sucker punch a black woman, knock her out unconscious. And then you got white men stomping them in the middle of the street and doing all this stuff because they said some derogatory word. There would be no talk of context. I swear on my life, it would be no talk of context. Now listen to this police chief who's a complete disgrace. Listen to her talk. Roll the clip.
Another topic I want to cover real quick. Social media and journalism and the role it plays in this incident. And yes, guys, that's you. That is you. Social media, the post that we've seen, does not depict the entire incident. That is one version of what occurred.
It's not necessarily wrong. A lot of people are going just off of one image. It's not wrong.
At times, social media and mainstream media and their commentaries are a misrepresentation of the circumstances surrounding any given event. What that does, that causes us some difficulties in thoroughly investigating the activity.
That's true. It is true. The person with the MAGA hat on the screen has often lamented about how mainstream, specifically liberal media, fucks stories up. I'm almost certain he's done a video recently about that shooting that happened in New York and how CNN described the shooter as white and that shooter was not white. I'm not hearing anything wrong.
I can almost put my life on this one too. My life is online on this. I bet you $1 million when there's a police shooting on her involving her agency that she don't come out and say the same thing. When somebody posts an amateur video of a misrepresentation of what police officers are doing, I guarantee you she won't come out and say this. It's only because it's the mischaracterization of black people. I'm telling you. Roll the clip.
And enforcing the law. Because what happens, that social media post and your coverage of it distorts the content of what actually happened. And it makes our job more difficult.
This is not wrong. This is not wrong. I'm struggling to figure out what's wrong here. She's right. Motherfuckers get on social media and they add some foreign context to the story. They add their own version to the story. It happens all the time. Don't believe me? Well, it's wonderful that I have at least one example. Carmelo Anthony. And how the fucking police force had to come out and tell you motherfuckers stop believing random conspiracy theories. It's like, I don't know why he looking all around. Because that statement's true.
Go ahead, right here.
Good question.
Where were the nearest officers? In the central business section. They were working. They were both in vehicles, and like I said, they had to maneuver through the traffic.
Yes, people are still talking about Carmelo Anthony because that's still, for some of them, a lucrative way to get views.
You had said social media and news media distorted the content of what actually happened. What exactly was distorted? I understand that there was multiple views of the video, but exactly what led up to this? I mean, what was distorted?
Yeah, so I think by the irresponsibility with social media is it just shows one side of the equation quite frequently without context, without factual context. And then people run with that. And
I'm struggling. What's the problem? The only thing that I would say to this officer as a rebuttal is, do you perhaps hold this standard all the time? Or is it just now? Or is it this the first time you're going to have to experience this and it's making you mad? All legitimate things to wonder.
And then it grows legs and it becomes something bigger that we then have to try to manage as part of the investigation.
This woman never answered the actual question. She never answered the question. Not one time. She said what context was taken, what was taken out of context? What was the Cincinnati police chief had the opportunity to explain to us what context is missing. Why would you get up? This is why.
And you know what? I agree with Tatum. The fucking reporter asked, hey, what the fuck? What's the context missing? Help us out. Because, help us out. You saying that motherfuckers are misconstruing shit? You know it would help not have that happen? You let people know. But she did not answer that question.
It's just not a woman thing, but like some people shouldn't be chief, man.
Strike 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm done. I can't deal with it anymore. It's over. I've had enough stupid for today. I think everybody should just go relax. Enjoy your winding in this day, but that's enough stupid for one day out of me. I'm good. I'm done. See you. Bye.